when we are starting in our journey, most of us start at probably the age of 35, 40 or 28, whatever. Okay? But we always start learning by ourselves, either through reading books or it will be via some classes. What happens in classes? Digested material. What happens in articles or on YouTube or all these videos that you see, you find digested material. Okay. Nobody stresses on understanding from the point of view of the rishi. Maximum people, average number of people in astrology, maximum they would have read one classic or two classes. That's it. And we immediately want to learn how to time marriage, how to time job, good period, bad period. But what we don't, because we want to predict. We want to predict to either become famous or to make it a profession, which is fine. Okay. All of us have our longings and desires. But we don't land up reading what the rishi has written. When you land up reading what the rishi has written, if you read Brihad Parashara Vara Shastra, if you read Brihad Jatakam by Varamira, or say Saravali or Jatak Parijata, in that you have specific shlokas which give you, if planet is placed here, so and so result in so and so year. Okay? Which also as I said, very few people read. Okay? I must have met more than 10,000 astrologers in my astrological journey. Okay? And out of them, not even 5% have read the classics. And I'm not saying the 3,000 classics, that is available in Hindi and English both. Okay? Maximum somebody would have read would be one or two classics. Brihad Parashara Vara Shastra we buy, okay? We'll read little bit and then we'll say forget it. Okay? And we land up not understanding what the shloka is meaning. I'll give you an example. Because there was a recent discussion on Facebook, and I've always, in the previous discussions on Facebook, I have said how you have to have patience and common sense. Okay? I'll give you an example. Tell me, anybody, अपना horoscope का एक planet मुझे बोलो. Just one planet. None of you all have a horoscope. Chalo.
Jupiter 7th house.
Huh?
Jupiter 7th house.
Jupiter 7th house. Okay? After the age of 36 or 36 के आसपास. Okay? What is your age right now?
30.
30. You're 30. So, chalo, anybody has Jupiter in a Kendra?
In first house.
First. And next up, Jupiter where?
10.
Seven. Now my friend, I'll tell you how a shloka can work and how it cannot work. On the spot we will test it. My friend went to an astrologer in Bikaner. Okay. He is in the Bhrigu Parampara. He starts your horoscope reading after 11 o'clock in the night. Daytime he does not see horoscopes. 11 o'clock in the night till 5 o'clock. And I am told that people come in the night to show. 2 baje, 1 baje, whatever. Okay. So, what is the technique of that astrologer? After the age of 30, if you have Jupiter in Kendra, after the age of 36, there will be rise in career or significant movement in career. Madam, is it working in your case? Where is your Jupiter? First house. So it is working in your case. Let us see in which cases it is not working. Next up, is it working? It should not work also. I want a horoscope where it does not work. So next up is Jupiter 10th house?
10th house.
Okay. In your case, it's working. Correct? 3 charts we blind tested, it is working. Jupiter in Kendra, Bhagyodaya should happen after 36. Okay?
Why does it happen 2 years earlier?
Sorry?
Why does it happen 2 years earlier?
Where is your Jupiter?
7.
7th. Okay? So in your case, it happened 2 years earlier. But still, I would say the technique is not working in your horoscope for now. Okay? We are all very exact people. Na? We invest in an FD. We want 10% interest. Example, if the bank is giving. If it gives 9%, हम लोग जाके झगड़ा करेंगे. Correct? So it's not working in your case.
I'm not saying it's not working.
No, I am saying it's not working. I am saying the rishi is an idiot because it's not working in your horoscope. This is the mentality of 99% of the people. Such a simple rule. Okay? If you test it on 100 charts, if you test it on 100 charts, okay, and you will find it suppose working in 60% of the charts, 40% it is not working, correct? All of us are so selfish. If a technique works in my chart, the technique is great, brilliant. If it's not working in my chart, then whoever has given that technique is an idiot. That is our mentality. That is our mentality. Okay? Bottom line is,
I have contributing factor in favor of that.
what is the contributing factor?
Jupiter Maharaja started 2 years ago.
Fine. But the rishi did not say this. So the technique is not working. Are you understanding? Did your Jupiter Mahadasha start at the age of 36? Yes. Did your Jupiter Mahadasha start at the age of 36? Nice, sir. Yours it started.
Yes.
Okay, in his case it did not start, correct? So why is it working in his case? All three of you, Jupiter Mahadasha started. Okay?
My Jupiter Mahadasha will not come in my life.
Correct. So how is it working? If a technique, I recently posted a technique on Facebook, I don't remember, in which the technique was 2 wives. Native's father will have 2 wives. You know, all of us are like, frustrated individuals. It is my father does not have 2 wives. Who told this technique? What I do, I have mentioned you all before, okay? What I do is, I will nicely quote a shloka in the night time. Okay? Without saying Parashar has written this or Varamir has written this, I want to see your anger. And there will be people who come up. Okay? This combination is there in my horoscope. It is not working. Don't make astrology a one-line astrology. Okay? This is when you have not read classics or you don't have it good. Because when you read classics, you start seeing things like this. Can you all see the screen? What is the first shloka? This is from Bhrigu Sutram, chapter 1, shloka number 69 to 74. Okay, I'm taking the online version of the book share. If Sun is in the 7th house and the Sun is associated with or aspected by a malefic, the native will have a number of wives or will have sexual contacts with many women. Okay? Correct? Now, this is written supposedly by Bhrigu Rishi. Okay? I look at my horoscope, I will look at my wife's horoscope, our friend's horoscope. Okay? If this technique is working, we will say, wow, Bhrigu Rishi is great. Technique is not working, okay? What will we say? Oh, because Bhrigu Rishi has written this, some 5,000 years back, okay, Desh, Kal, Patra, all has changed. But if I delete this, Bhrigu Sutram, and I write this technique, all the idiots in astrology will respond saying, please don't make astrology a one-line astrology. But if Rishi has written, if at the moment I quote the shloka, okay, then they will not react like that. Our frustration of our personal life comes out on international forums. Bottom line is, obviously this technique will not work on 100% chance. Okay? But why has the Rishi, the question is, why has the Rishi written like that? That is something we got to think. You have to go and learn the secret decoding of this shloka from your guru. If you don't have the mental capacity to find out why the rishi has written like this, then for you this shloka is useless. I have a question to ask you. Bhrigu Rishi is one of the Maharishis, son of Brahma, am I right? Antaryami, so much vision, so much this. If this technique is not working on even one chart, why has the Rishi written like this? Is he a fool? Couldn't he, can't we think, couldn't he have tested this on 100 charts and done statistical astrology and then only come and posted this technique? Correct? Our problem is this. We do not read classics. We do not want to learn what our Rishi has written. We want to predict. We just want to predict. Let us go to the next shloka. And I'm going to quote few more shlokas. Okay. See, chapter 2, again, Bhrigu Sutram, shloka 25 to 30. If the moon is in the 5th house, a native will be successful in pleasing deities by devoted worship. Forget that. The wife of the native will be good looking but quick tempered and an ugly birthmark in between her breasts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women. Okay? If I quote a shloka, or if I tell you a rule, moon in the 5th house. Okay? So your wife should have a birthmark between her breasts. What will you tell me? You are a sexual pervert. Correct? You are a sexual pervert. But if the Rishi has written this, no, Rishi is great. Are you understanding what is our mindset? My problem is we see everybody with colored glasses. If Rishi has written, it is fine. Like for example, I'll tell you one big in sexual astrology. I should not be telling this. In Navamsha, if the moon is placed in a particular house, I'll not tell you the house, okay? The girl will be constantly horny. And it works, I have tested this. In that particular house, I had 3 charts. Luckily, they were my very good friends. Okay, we could have a very nice conversation without worrying about any, acting, that I am acting fresh and all that. I told them, do you feel this, and this is, I don't want to say also, it's a very specific thing. Okay? Point is, if Rishis write like this, it is fine with us. But if an individual, if you post on Facebook something like this, you say, how can you post? You're shameless. You're a pervert. Okay? I had discussed this shloka with somebody. He said, I have this combination moon in the 5th house, but my wife does not have an ugly birthmark between the breasts. So the Rishi is wrong again. So are we saying the Rishi is a sexual pervert or he is an idiot? Quote shlokas like this. So should we, the question that comes to us, should we take these shlokas verbatim or what? Another, if the Lord of the 7th is powerful, he will have two words. Okay? I get 2 kinds of people. One will say, okay, my 7th Lord is powerful, but I am so unlucky, I don't have 2 words. Okay, the other person will say, my father has this combination, he did not have 2 wives. You are an idiot. I say, thank you. Remove your frustration. People accuse us of making, like for example, BSPs. Okay? People accuse us of making it one-line astrology. If I write a BSP, they say it's one-line astrology, don't demean astrology into a one-line astrology, one-line technique. But if the Rishi writes like this, okay, then it's fine. Then it's perfectly fine. You're understanding our double dichotomy? We are not prepared for this Shastra. We did not start at the age of 8 or 12 to learn this Shastra, where we could be molded. We all started at a later age in our life, at the age of 30 or 40 or 25, when our views start getting very fixed. Let us take an example and let us see how it is working on Kendra's also. If Venus is in the 1st house, this is Bhrigu Sutram chapter 6, shloka 1 to 13, one of the shlokas. If Venus is in the 1st house, is the Lord of the 8th, 6th or 12th house, or is weak, the native will have two wives. His fortune will be fluctuating. He will be hard-hearted. Okay. Now, here the rishi has quietly put the condition is weak. Okay. Is weak. Some of you will say, as per basics of astrology, any planet in the first house, because it is the first house, okay, it has to be strong. Of course, not necessary. That's one part of thinking. Any planet in Kendra has to be strong. Okay. Let us see Kendra's horoscope. If we remove the word weak, let us still see how it is working on Kendra's horoscope. Here you have Venus in the first house, it is the 8th lord. Correct? Is the condition being satisfied as to what? I'll show you the condition again. Okay? The native will have two wives. Does Kendra have two wives? He's not married. He's not married. Okay. Same combination is there in Mahatma Gandhi's horoscope, if I remember well. Anybody remembers Mahatma Gandhi's horoscope? He says Libra Lagna. Okay. Venus Mars in the Lagna. Okay. Okay. See Venus Mars in the Lagna. And Venus is 8th lord. So condition. Is it strong? Yes, it should be strong. Why? This is a Mahapurush yoga. Okay? So here it's not working. But so many charts you will get where Venus will be the 12th lord. Mithun Lagna. So you can just check it on SRS software. Okay? Mithun Lagna, Venus in the first house. Okay? Satisfying the condition of the rishi. Okay? Do all of them have two wives? Obviously, logically speaking, it's not possible. Okay? So, is the rishi committing a mistake? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? I am saying, please read classics. Please read classics. Okay? See, again, this condition from Brihad Jatak. Okay, is satisfying on all those. When Mars is in the same sign with Venus, Mahatma Gandhi and Kendra, person becomes wrestler, okay, or coward. I don't think so. Mahatma Gandhi or Kendra were wrestlers. Cowherds. Sorry. क्या बोलते हैं गायशाला क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Okay. Kendra, Mahatma Gandhi here. No. Clever, addicted to others' wives. Kendra, Mahatma Gandhi addicted to others' wives. Gamblers. So Kendra and Mahatma Gandhi were doing stock trading. Okay, as per Varamira. Okay, and cheats. Mahatma Gandhi is a cheat, Kendra is a cheat, as per Varamira. Strong, weak is not mentioned. Okay, so two examples we have: Kendra and Mahatma Gandhi, and Varamira is an idiot as per today's generation. He does not know astrology. He has reduced astrology to a one-line astrology. Are you understanding? What has happened in all these things? So let us even take Brihad Parashara Shastra. Okay? Jatak Parijata, if moon being in Meena at person's birth, he will be a handsome person, be learned, and become the lord of many wives. Okay? I wish my moon was in Meena. Okay? Now you test it on 100 charts. SRS software will give you, Saptarishis research software will give you 1000 charts. Okay? Jatak Parijata, writer does not know astrology. How can he make astrology into one-line astrology? Moon is in Meena. Okay? The thing is, you have to learn to see what is the underlying meaning behind any technique. Underlying meaning behind any technique. And that is an art. That you can learn by yourself. Okay? Or you can learn from a guru. I am telling you people with 40 years, 50 years experience in astrology. Okay? They commit this mistake of blindly rejecting a shloka of a rishi. Death of father, Brihad Parashara Shastra, chapter 20, shloka 13 to 25. Death of father will happen in the 2nd or 12th year if Lagna Lord is in the 8th house and 8th Lord is with Surya. Okay? Specific. Lagna Lord in the 8th house, 8th Lord with Surya. So death of father should happen if in second year or 12th year. Now this combination is there, for example, in my horoscope, but it has not happened. So what will I do? I will burn Rishis book. Simple, right? If you test these techniques, the rishis don't hold today. But my question is, how come some combinations work? I'll give you an example. If 7th Lord is in 12th house, or Venus, so I forget, Parashar Rishi is this thing, okay? Venus should be in the 6th from 7th house, something like that. In one of Kendra's book it is written. Okay, he says, death of wife after 18 years of marriage. Kendra has quoted that as an example chart of which he got, and he said how Parashar Rishi Shloka is still working. Okay, in that chart. I forget the combination. I used to remember extremely well. It is there in one of his books. Okay, something 7th Lord in the 12th house, or Shukra 6th from 7th house. Okay, after 18 years, that should happen. It is working on one chart, but if it is not working on another chart, we reject. Okay, why? We all want to be extremely smarter than our rishis. This is a problem. It's an epidemic. In spite of so many institutes in India, so many institutes in the West on Vedic astrology, we get frustrated with one-line astrology of the rishis. Is the rishi giving any condition before this? No, he's not giving. My point is, what do you do in these circumstances? My question to you is, आप क्या करोगे? ऋषि का किताब फाड़ोगे या उसको पढ़ोगे? If the same techniques, if I would have just hidden Jatak Parijata, BPHS chapter number, if I would have hidden this, okay, what will be your impression? Sir's technique is not working. Sir does not know astrology. Sir has reduced astrology to online astrology. Correct? But the moment I tell this, it is from a Rishi's book. You say, oh, okay, you will not react violently. Why are we reacting violently to all these one-line shlokas? Rishis themselves, are we also saying that rishis themselves have reduced it to a one-line shloka astrology? Okay? Now, I will tell you a secret. Okay? We can switch off the camera. I'll tell you how to decode this. What do you see? You see a shloka like this, and as I explained to you 5 minutes back, how to use it. But still, if you are one of those people who are eternally critical about everything in life, okay? Eternally critical about everything in life. You just want to criticize everybody and everything. Of course, then you're in the wrong business of astrology. Okay? But what you have to see here is, why is the Rishi saying 2nd or 12th year? If you are so critical, you will say, the Rishi does not know astrology. He is not sure whether it is 2nd or 12th. If you want to be critical, you will be critical like this. Are you understanding? So why is the Rishi saying 2nd or 12th? You want to be critical, you will say, Rishi does not know. He should be sure, no? Either 2nd or 12th. But it's the same thing. I look at your horoscope. Okay? Ma'am, what's your lagna? Meen lagna. What is your age right now? 52. 52. Okay? So at the age of 50, okay, there should be a tragedy in your life concerning Jupiter. Correct? Correct? I don't know your full horoscope. Okay? This thing. Now I can tell you the tragedy also, but it might not work in everybody with Meen Lagna with Jupiter in the first house. Are you getting it? The same shloka I have used, from these shlokas only I have used and I predicted right now. Are you understanding? Jupiter in the Lagna, I said 50 ke aspas. So how we use shlokas is the biggest secret. And that is something I am so careful. I don't pass it on. Of course, I don't know all the techniques of how to decode the shloka. Some I know. Some I know. Some I know. But that also to pass it on, to get the right student who has to follow what our parampara is, Indian parampara. Patra, I think that is the word. Okay. So this is the toughest job. When you learn how to decode shlokas and not take it verbatim, like a bull-headed person, that is when you start appreciating the rishis' work, and that is how you will predict. Are you understanding? Of course, we need to look at everything in the horoscope. But when we quote a shloka, or when we tell a technique, it's a blind. I'll give you another example. Take the horoscope of astrologers. Venus and Mars in Kendra. Okay? Venus and Mars should be in Kendra. That is one combination. Anybody over here has Venus and Mars in Kendra? Kendra means 1, 4, 7, 10. Kendra to each other. Anybody has? Venus and Mars in Kendra? You have. Okay? I don't know if B.V. Raman had. B.V. Raman did not have.
Both should be in Kendra.
Huh?
Both should be in Kendra.
Kendra to each other.
Kendra to each other.
Kendra to each other. Kendra has this combination. Chalo. B.V. Raman also has this combination. Okay? Kendra has this combination. B.V. Raman also has this combination. You will test. I tested it on 120 charts. Out of which 90 charts of Western astrologers and Indian astrologers combined. I found this working. Okay? Now, my question is, if you say Venus and Mars in Kendra, see how you are using the shloka. Venus and Mars in Kendra will make you a good astrologer. Okay? Mahatma Gandhi. Venus, Mars and Kendra to each other. Is he an astrologer? He's not. So the trick is, you should understand, you have to use this combination in the charts of astrologers. Correct? Now I'll tell you another part. What people make the mistake. You say Venus, Mars in Kendra, Jyotish, good Jyotish. Okay? Post this on Facebook. Right now I'll post it on Facebook. Everybody will pounce like hungry dogs. Hungry dogs. 5 जन्म से मैंने खाना नहीं खाया. It is not working in my chart. I don't have Venus and Mars in Kendra. Okay? You are reducing astrology to online astrology. Point is, if you have learned at the feet of your guru, or if you have read classics, you will realize the rishi has given 100 combinations for an astrology. But we will take one combination and apply it on all the charts of astrologers. One combination. It has to work. Fast food astrology. All of us are into fast food astrology. If I tell you Nakshatra class will be going on for the next 4 years, nobody will come. Online courses, I was going to do Nakshatra, Nadi Nakshatra, they are about to start. I said it will take me 1 year to teach. He said no, you do it in 2 months. Students want custom made shlokas, custom made courses. हम सबका शनि खराब है. बुक अभी ऑर्डर किया, मेरे को कल मिलना चाहिए. I just got a client. Okay, he ordered on 19th and 21st. He did not get the book, so he filed a complaint against me. 21st. And you know where? He's in America. And he's telling, I have a course about to start. I want Brihad Parashara Avada Shastra. Arey Baba, okay, you should have a course to start. You order before I. Correct? Second, Saturn is patience. You don't have so much of patience. Where are you going to master BPHS? In 1 week you will master BPHS. मुझे 20 साल हो गए अभी तक आता नहीं है. 20 years. You learn psychology of people when you run a bookshop. One shloka I quoted from I think Brihadarashara also somewhere, which was on wealth, extreme wealth, emperor's wealth. Okay? So I quoted that shloka. One very famous editor. Brilliant predictions he's done. He wrote on Facebook. He said, this shloka is useless. It is not working on Bill Gates' chart. It is not working on Warren Buffett's chart. It is not working on Ambani. We Indians, if a wealth yoga is not working on Ambani, then it is wrong. Arey Baba, Rishi has given hundreds of combinations for wealth. But we will take one combination and we will test it. It has to work on everything. So what I am trying to say, concluding this, okay, is try to see the underlying meaning behind that shloka. Underlying meaning behind that shloka. Okay? Now I will teach you a very, very big secret, which is, we will test it right now. Okay? You can switch off completely.